So when we last left off, we found that we were fish people, and we discovered some portals that turned us back into fish people. So that is where we're picking up, inside the mysterious cave that I got to by accidentally solving a puzzle. Very beautiful. However, these portals seem to turn us from fish people into humans. I think we came from that one. So I guess we have to go in this one. Look at that. That's beautiful. What's this? It looks blocked. Alright, well, let's turn into a fish. Monster vision. That's interesting. It looks like it's coming out this way, so I don't know that we can go in there, maybe. No, we cannot. Can we switch it?
Another panel of this strange technology. What's it for? Something related to the currents?
I mean, that's what I was gonna say. Maybe we have to meet in the middle? That's so silly. Oh, wow. Nope. All right, now we can go this way. Whoosh!
Wow. The island is pierced by underground currents.
Okay, we have another portal. All right, it kind of just spits you back out.
That architecture again. Where is this gate going to lead me now?
I don't know. We're very positive in this situation. We're just very, like, relaxed and positive about all of this. Wow.
Quiet and peculiar place.
Beautiful. Wow, are these like tents? Little structures.
We slaves, masters of our gods.
Heaven, slaves and masters and... Nicole. Wasn't Nicole in the notes?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like some sort of food. It's not human food, though, and it's fossilized, too.
Nicole was in the notes. And the scrapes on it, that's probably relevant.
Although they are the same style, these huts are much simpler than the magnificent architecture I've seen up to now.
Alright. Ooh, this doesn't look good.
Whoever the inhabitants were, they were living here against their will.
Yeah, they said they were slaves. Did you not?
Someone vandalized this mural. Some hands look human, but others are amphibian hands.
Hmm. We didn't go look at that thing, whatever that is. Let's go look at that thing. I'm always worried I'm gonna miss something. Human hands. Okay, so we got that one. This is where people lived? Or this is where they went when they turned into people?
I wonder who used to live here. It seems it was abandoned ages ago.
We father, we mother.
I understood that.
Yeah, you understood the last one too. I think we're going out of order. I think we should have come over here first. That's neat looking.
Some slaves die. Some slaves now water animal.
I'm a water animal.
Water animal. Is that what I am now?
Yeah.
It seems that each family had to agree somehow to change the water level. I'm amazed at how organized they seem to be, despite them being so primitive. Being trapped here probably made them stronger as a community.
Okay, so that was that thing that was outside each of their huts. Oh, do we got to get it up to there? There's like a purple swirly mark. Oh, yours goes down to 2.
Fire rock falls from sky. Awakens God. Black blood.
Is that black blood the same thing as the black ooze?
I'm gonna take a safe guess and say yes, ma'am.
How can I explain what's happening to me? What is the meaning of all this? God's blood, transformation, eternal life. I feel like I'm going through what was written in that inscription.
Mm-hmm.
Black blood in eyes, like in the well.
Mm-hmm.
There are some hand marks made with pigments. I wonder if they mean something. I better draw them just in case.
Okay. Symbol order. Oh, I see. Swirly purple. White scratch. I guess yellow scratch? Red. Okay, but what's the swirly purple? Is that the main button? I guess you have to do them from the bottom up. That would make sense because then you're at the solution of the puzzle is the purple swirly and you like see it happen. I thought that was weird. There was nothing. What are we doing? Yellow, red. But like nothing's happening. That's why I'm confused. This is yellow, right? It goes down 2. And then it goes down 3. And this should go down 4. Hmm. Let's just double check that we're not missing some kind of totem here. Yeah, so far nothing's actually happening.
The inhabitants of this village lived at different altitudes. Some even lived inside the water. They used this sort of dam to lower or raise the water level.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, let's see if this works. All right, it did. Okay, now we have more buttons to figure out, but we can only get to this button, so I guess we'll push this button.
This civilization used these devices to raise and lower the water level. It's impressive.
Oh, now I can get to it by walking, not by swimming. Okay. I thought I was going to raise the water level to get to swim up to it. Very cool. What is this? Much under... I don't think there's that much underwater. I don't know that we're going to be doing a puzzle underwater. Ooh. Although people did live here, so we might spend some time here.
They rebelled against their masters. The slaves seemed to worship 2 gods. This underwater town is a beautiful place, but it has also seen a lot of suffering. All the island is that way. Beautiful but dangerous. The danger does not seem to affect me, though. Different types of creatures of the same species lived here, but they weren't free. sunken continent. Was that their punishment?
So the black ooze even like is underwater.
So these creatures are immortal?
And how come your family kept dying? Because they never like became the water animal?
This looks like an altar dedicated to two figures. I can hear them talking to me.
Yeah, mother and father. They came and turned them all into fish people. Did we go through this little portal? Where is it going to take us? Just there. I guess we need to switch it. That's weird. Then, but where is it going to take us the other way? Oh, it just is there to shoot us through? Whoosh. Maybe we have to open that cave. Or maybe it's just broken. Yeah, what are we doing under here?
This drain controls the water level. What a cleverly conceived system.
And we can... Hello, fish. Oh, wait. There's more... currents. We can't go up there because we're not a human. Let's switch this one. I'm guessing, yeah, I'm guessing we'll have to drain though. Water. Did that not switch it? Okay, I think we have to restart this section because... This is 2 minutes ago. There's no way that that was... Okay, I think that... Wait, this reset. Okay. I think this was just broken. There we go. It was just bugged. Alright. Is that all of them? Are they good? Oh, okay.
I made it.
No. For what? Who knows?
My illness has kept me from being happy. What I feel now is the complete opposite of being sick. I feel full of life and energy. Even better than before my illness.
Okay, I think we have to...
If I enter the water now, I'll be soaked. Being me, I mean... It's hard to explain this, even to myself.
God forbid we have to get in the water and get wet. Oh no. Fine, we'll become a fish person again. Oh, never mind. We're just lowering the water.
Now the water level is really low, so I can access that tunnel.
Yeah. Thanks for pointing that out. That's true.
These creatures lived like slaves. All their lives imprisoned and tortured in this place. Was it possible to live a decent life in here? If you've lived all your life in a prison, how would you know that you are a prisoner?
Oh, this is that thing that we just did. When we were under the water and there's the whirlpool thingies. So yeah, that's how we solve this
Now I can enter this tunnel.
as a person. Yeah, we couldn't read any of that underwater. Being a fish again. Whoa.
This current is quite strong. I wonder where it will take me. was quite a ride, but it's over now.
That felt like I was on a theme park ride at the end, where you're going through the last part of it. Okay. Well, we saw a giant squid thing. That was fun.
That ladder. Someone set up camp in here.
Ooh, was it your husband?
Looks like a means of transportation to get to that sanctuary.
Well, let's go explore the camp. It's been a while since we've found any notes from the crew. I mean, people are dying. Roy's dead, Frank's dead, but some people are still alive.
What is this? This... Oh my god. Did I almost forget about Harry?
You did, because you were like, someone set up camp there. Boat? Transportation?
Somebody painted these symbols on the wall. You followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you some days to find this entrance.
White Sand Beach, Te Aran Roa Building Raft. Where is the sanctuary? Ruins. Useless. Masters brought
Sanctuary? Harry, was that where you went?
The masters brought their slaves to a sanctuary by boat in order to perform the final stage of the ritual.
Oh dear, poor people. Is this why I'm changing too?
The sanctuary is where the final stage of the ritual takes place.
So the guide left the expedition. That would explain the workshop on the White Sand Beach, where I arrived.
Monsieur Everhard and Madame Ward, we have plenty of death in this island. I helped you as long as I could, but I wouldn't be an accomplice to this ritual madness. I'm returning to the White Sand Beach to build a raft and leave this maudite isle. I'll be there if you change your minds, but I will not wait too long. Maruru, Ro, at au revoir, te hora. That, I butchered all of that, I think. Oh,
Harry, that look on your face. You look deranged. They seem to loathe each other.
I can't stand your lunatic face. I can't stand the noise you make when you eat. I can't stand you.
She doesn't seem to care much about Harry. And she doesn't seem to be thinking straight either.
Harry's mental decline is more evident each day, but today he said he found out some place to carry out some ritual. I have to get to the bottom of this. I have to keep doing what I've been doing up to now. Listen to what he has to say and go along with him. I can't stand him, and I have to tread lightly because it's only him and me now in the black ichor.
The sun is setting. It is so beautiful.
It's really bright. I mean, that's pretty... Hold on. That's pretty beautiful. But also very bright. Aw. Yeah, I feel like sometimes they just give you like a nice view. They're like, enjoy this nice view. I'm more interested in this ladder. Well, where does that go? Why is that there? The game does not seem to want to tell us. I mean, I'm excited to turn into a fish person. I won't be sick anymore. I'm like thriving in this environment. I already said that I feel that way. So like, let's do it. Let's become a fish person.
seems to show two possible courses of action. One means transformation, and the other means death?
Maybe if they're not suited to be fish people, it doesn't help them and then they die instead. I'm suited to be one though. Oh geez. I think this is the same type of puzzle. You just have to time it out, maybe.
This panel looks different from the others. It's much more elaborate.
Yeah, it probably goes like... The swirly one is 1, 2, 3 is worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times as long as the straight one. So we go around clockwise, right? We just like play it by ear.
This must be my transportation to the sanctuary.
Right. Oh, are we going? We're going. Chapter 6. I don't know how to say that. But it's
It
beautiful.
all makes sense. Nothing bad is going to happen to me here, as menacing as this place might look. The island, the ooze, those sea creatures. They're just defending themselves, like a wild animal against an unknown threat. That's how they perceived the expedition, like a threat. But I, on the other hand, I wasn't a threat. And I definitely wasn't unknown, was I? They seemed to recognize me, as if I was one of their own. Everything seems so distant now, as if I first stepped on that white beach thousands of years ago. A full moon? It can't be. Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of time, or... Maybe this place isn't subject to the laws of physics. That's the only explanation I can find for this surreal night. It's hard to believe everything is real. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'll open my eyes sometime and I'll be back in our home in Inglewood and... everything will be as before. My perfectly ordinary life with Harry. My daily routines. My illness. That will be as before too. And then I'll need to shake off this strange feeling that I have now. Feeling that I don't really belong there anymore. And with there, I don't mean Englewood, or Boston, or Newburyport. I mean... how is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for years? There it is. The sanctuary.
Oh. Will I have to solve?
So is this where you went,
puzzle?
Harry? Was this your last stop?
Did Harry turn into an evil sea monster? Ooh, there's a camp over there. Cool. Look at that. I hope I don't have to solve a puzzle to turn myself into a fish. It's my birthright. It's in my blood. The black ooze that's in me, I guess. Alright, well, we got a little camp.
Another camp. Although it's little more than a few things scattered about.
Oh, is this my last letter? From Angry Harry?
My dear old pal. I never should have trusted Cass. I thought she cared about you, but she's just mad, obsessed with this place. I can't trust her to help me overcome the last obstacle. This door. I know how to open it. But what I have to do is mix my blood with the black ooze. Am I mad for even considering that? It's the only way we can be together. It has to work, right? All this can't be a coincidence. The ritual is made for the two of us, isn't it, Nora? I wish you could be here to... Damn it. I have to think it over. I can't. Tomorrow. Leave it for tomorrow. Damn it. Stop writing.
What are you saying, Harry? Don't you see what the black ooze does? What it did to the doctor? Are you out of your mind?
Hmm. That's what this place does.
Heavens. This dagger looks exactly like the one I have.
An altar? Dried blood and ooze. Isn't that the dagger Frank was attacked with?
Was the blood of these creatures some sort of catalyst?
Blood plus black ooze?
A library? What are you talking about, Harry?
I had a strange dream today. I was inside a vast library and gazed at vistas of another world. Enactus? By the way, if you love a good vista as much as Harry and myself, I have a t-shirt that says just that. I made a t-shirt that talks about how much I love a good vista. You can't pull me away from a good vista. Alright. So we have some statues. We have a little camp. Well, do I already have the black ooze in my blood? Is that the issue? Of why I'm like sick on Earth, but okay when I'm here? So I should be fine.
So I have to put my hand inside?
He is yelling, it's not working. Alright.
Harry asleep in his tent. What a creepy photograph. Oh my, she sounds completely out of her mind.
I have seen the future. Eternity awaits me. Death awaits Harry. Didn't we get film camera?
It must be Cassandra's.
I think we just looked at it. We didn't like get it for a puzzle. Okay. Alright, well let's put our hand inside and see what happens. I am worthy.
Let's give it a try. Ouch! Oh! Ah! What was that? Looks like a tattoo, but it isn't. Those are my spots. They've moved.
Okay. It gave me a little direction hint. We are a very fast and very good drawer. I do have to say. There's also not much to look at here, so make sure we get all the murals and stuff.
This mural seems to describe a ritual involving blood. That dagger.
Do I have that with me? Did I bring that? Okay, so we got our little tattoo. What is that? Hmm. What are we doing? Putting our hand up here? I never touched this.
Black ooze on a petri dish. My God, this syringe has traces of black ooze. What the hell?
He was thinking he was trying to find you. We do have the dagger. Nice.
Oh, I really hope this works. These patterns look too familiar.
Do they?
If he's behind that door, I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much would be left of the man I love? And how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place?
I see some patterns. There's a star.
An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe. The stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth. And if that's not the Earth's sky, where am I now? All these papers are riddled with incoherent doodles.
I mean, that's the star, I guess.
I wonder what this means.
Bridges, dragons, gargoyles, animals.
I wonder what this means.
I don't know.
Those stone statues seem to rotate with this switch.
Some sort of creature? A pet? How? 90-degree rotation. Okay. What's the thing on my hand? That. I don't understand what this is. Okay.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for? Shining constellation. I better draw it.
Okay.
Where is this door leading me?
You have to do a lot of work to get your own ritual completed.
They carried these people here to test them. Like a challenge of some sort.
Can we not look at that one? Okay.
I wonder what this means.
Alright.
Circular stones with strange carved symbols. These icons on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have on my hand.
Okay. I can only hit the glowing one. I mean, I assume I'm making symbols. Okay. Okay, so I guess the point we're looking at is there. That's the bottom. Do you not want to talk about that?
They took them to a throne room. That was the final step in the ritual. What an odd structure. Riddled with nooks and crannies and endless stairways.
Oh, let's get more.
Maybe it only hurts the first time. Ah! The second also hurts.
Look at that.
When I arrived on this island, I felt like I was trespassing. But now, I feel like this is where I belong.
Oh, okay. Okay, so can we pick other options now? We can pick other options now. Perfect. So we're looking at it this way. So to make that one, we need to do sky. Okay. Right? Yup. We need to take him away from the top. Maybe do that new one. Yup. We need to take this away. Now we get to see the other half of that puzzle. Do you not want to comment? Love commenting.
Black and white figures.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we're rotating the pets. That's right. I don't know what that one did. Okay, what does this do? Okay. Oh, it directionally where the guys are.
Good doggies. Or dragons. Whatever you are.
It gives you pathways where they're facing. So I don't know what the white ones do. What did that move? That white one goes up and down. One goes up and down. I feel like we need to face that towards us. Maybe? Right, that is not enough. We only get 2. Now, can I make more? Or will it take those away? Take some away. Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna have to redo... Okay, so the black and the white connect. That one's fine. That one's fine. I think we're gonna have to redo the black ones when we get... I think we gotta switch that guy to that way. I think. Yeah, because then that connects, and then I think we gotta switch the black ones to meet up with the other ones. So you still go... Oh, I don't think you matter. Okay, so you have to go that way. You have to go that way? No, we need you to face me. Okay, let's investigate. Okay, I need to switch those the other way. But then I think that's fine. Yay! Okay, that seems correct. I'm gonna do you. Oh, we get our third tattoo.
Oh, come on. One more time.
I think it's gonna be 2 more times, 3 more times.
Ow! That hurt! Again.
Hmm. we should be able to get more constellation shapes. We can work on making a very jaggedy one. That one's gonna be tough. What do we have now? Yeah, I guess we can make that. Okay, so it looks like that whole side is empty. And up here has like a jaggedy one. See if that makes sense. Maybe let's turn all of them off so we can start fresh. Maybe let's do that one. Okay, so we're looking at this way. We need no. Yeah, that one's the most complicated. That's gonna take the longest. Oh, this is what wraps around. We saw
This
this.
is like a labyrinth.
Yeah, we saw this from the other side.
They were submerged in black ichor.
Ichor. Did I say that or did I say e?
Harry seems to be on the brink of madness. But I don't feel the slightest hint of confusion. On the contrary, I feel my mind is more focused than ever.
Yep. Bite my
Again?
hand.
Seriously?
Yeah, I feel like we got one more coming, lady.
Ah.
Alright, well this was a pretty straightforward one. Hard to tell if it's water or if it's black ooze. Alright, now this is gonna be the hardest one. It's the funkiest shape. We have one more available to us though. That's odd. No, we have one more available to us. Okay. So this one, we need probably the new shape here, maybe. Okay, that's the right shape for sure. Like a zigzaggy guy.
All the doors are open, but where is the constellation I need to open the throne room?
That's what you get for guessing. It was upside down. It was upside down. Why was that the only one that was upside down? Who knows? We're gonna have to do a fish test.
Another one of those gates. I have to get into the water again.
Okay. upstairs, we can get back out. At least we can get back out whenever we want. That's nice.
Come on. One more time. Ow! That hurt! Again.
I guess that's how we get into the throne room. Constellation is me. We saw this one before.
I can feel the torment of the thousands of slaves who perished here.
What about Harry? You're forgetting about your husband that you allegedly love so much. Okay, let's clear this out so we can start fresh. Okay. So I'm gonna say we're gonna start from here. Do we have to make that? Is that what we have to make? No. There we go.
The door to the sanctuary is open. It's time to find out what's waiting for me inside.
Ooh, it looks like black ooze.
What a disturbing mirror. Is it made of black ichor? I feel like it is speaking to me. Oh, heavens.
Let's touch it. I cannot see a thing. Ooh, that's dark. Okay.
My God.
Do you mean that literally?
Nothing that happens here appears to respect the most basic rules of physics. However, as strange as it may be, it does maintain a peculiar harmony. Like the workings of a clock, or a music box. that you? No, 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 no! Tell me it isn't you, Harry. It can't be you. It can't be. No, no, no. Why did you do it? Oh my God, Harry, no! In the end, you performed the ritual. You poor fool. But why? I don't understand it. Why? You knew it. You knew it wasn't going to work. You knew the ritual wasn't going to work. That's why you never sat on the throne. You didn't even perform the ritual, did you, Harry? But you wanted me to think that you had. You even left a lure to confuse me. But why?
Wait, what? Excuse me?
What really happened?
Oh, okay.
The only person with you in that sanctuary beach was Cassandra. So if you didn't die, it had to be her. Did she use the dagger to open the gates and carry out the ritual? You tried to stop her, but it was too late. She shot you with your own gun and left you for dead, didn't she, Harry? Because Cassandra was ambitious and would stop at nothing to uncover the secrets here. The island fueled that hunger for knowledge. You had doubts about whether the ritual would work. But what happened to Cassandra cleared up those doubts. The ritual wasn't for people like you. The ritual was only for people like me. But you refused to believe it until the island itself spoke directly to you. Haha Folgafen. She is our daughter. That's when you finally understood. You understood what my fate would be if I didn't come here and carry out the ritual. A slow and painful death. So you faked your own demise and left your glasses near Cassandra's corpse. Those same glasses you never take off. And you sent me the package from Tahiti, Harry. Your picture, the key, the dagger. Another one of your scavenger hunts. And I took the bait. You made me come to this island, the same island where you almost lost your mind and your life, the same island where 4 members of your expedition perished. Why did you deceive me, Harry? You said you would never lie to me. Why didn't you tell me the truth? Why did you do this to me? Because you knew that I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. Right, my love? Not even if staying with you would mean a slow and painful death. So the only way to get me to leave you was to make me believe you were dead. And you chose to live a life without me, so I could be who I really am. That's why you tried to deceive me. But I know you too well, my dear old pal. We've had so many years together, so many moments of love, happiness, understanding, friendship. A whole beautiful life with you. I know what you tried to do, but I can't let you make this decision for me, Harry. Either I embrace my fate and accept what I've always been, and leave you behind, or I reject it and return home with you. to relish the time that my illness gives us. It's my decision to make.
Oh my god, what the easiest decision of my life.
We had a really good life. But that's not my life anymore, is it, Harry?
I'm a
Not
fish
after what I've
monster.
been through on this island. Not after all I've found out about myself. I can't fool myself anymore.
Let
I
Harry
have to accept what I
be
truly
happy.
am and leave you behind.
Yep. Come on, let's go.
I'm going back home.
Yes.
What a lovely melody. I don't believe I've ever heard more than a few notes. Until now. For years I thought I was sick. But the truth is, I was homesick. My poor health, the pain, the suffering. It was all because of how far I was from here. Everything seems so far away now. No trace of pain, no trace of sickness. Nothing besides this place. It's so pleasant to forget everything else. Nothing matters anymore.
Amazing.
I'm finally one of the thousands of minds connected to the Icor. Connected with the Elder God. Goodbye, Harry.
I am immortal! Is that my dad? Hey! We did it.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1, 2, don't forget the harmony. 1, 2, 3.
Yay! I mean, honestly, Harry's like,
All my life
he's gonna be
was
fine.
empty
He's gonna be fine.
Since I went away, skies don't seem to be so clear. May some angel sentry guard you while I stray, and fate be kind to join us some sweet day. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Angel hands caress you, while sweet dreams rest you, dear old pal of mine.
and your tender loving way. I just want you only, want you all the while. May God decree I have you back someday. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Angel hands caress you, while sweet dreams rest you, dear old pal of mine. I love you, Nora.
And I love you, Harry.
Yay. Yeah, Harry's gonna be fine. He's in Tahiti. He's gonna be living his best life.
Even today, so many years later, I still doubt whether I did the right thing.
You did.
I lied to you for the first and last time. And even if it was to free you from pain, suffering, and death, I deceived you. But I've paid such a high price for my deceit, Nora. Fate has punished me with a long and sorrowful life, with no other incentive than my work. Because that is the only thing I have now. My dear old pal.
You're the dean of archaeology and you're like low-key a hot nerd and you're like, my life was miserable. I am not taking ownership of that. Don't put that on me. I probably should have saved before. Well, either way, that is Call of the Sea. Some of the puzzles were a little difficult in terms of just making sure you were doing it the right way. That one like door was flipped upside down. That was confusing. It did bug out once where I had to restart. But overall, what you wrote down in the book was what you needed for the puzzle. So I would maybe rate this like an 6 out of 10 on puzzle difficulty. You definitely had to think about it. It wasn't super obvious all the time, but it definitely wasn't like blueprints level of, oh my God, what am I supposed to be doing? So yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm glad we became our true self at the end. And it is Harry's fault. Stop victim blaming me. And stop being so sad that you helped me become my true self. And if the only thing in life, if the only thing that was keeping you happy in life was me, that's your own problem. You're the dean of archaeology. Just get over yourself. Anyway, aside from hating Harry now, I think that was a good game. So thanks for coming along with me for Call of the Sea. I'll see you next time. Have a great day, everybody.